What's up everyone, this is Justice. Today, I'm going to do another Sword Fights in the Heights video. But for this video, we're going to kind of go over some of the things that are majorly broken on Sword Fights in the Heights 4, Shedletsky's version. This is a version that basically everybody plays on. It's this one right here, made by Shedletsky. Now, right here he says that he actually fixed a lot of stuff. So he says, on the 5th of May, fixed a lot of the worst bugs. Still needs some polish. If you find bugs, you can ping me on dev forum or Twitter. I have tweeted him a couple times now. Hasn't responded. He says right here, fixed idiot store bug on mobile where shop button draw on top of jump button. Sorry. More attempted bug fixes, etc. You can no longer kill whoever the fuck. Updated the code for all the swords and items. And the most important sword is Illumina. And I'll show you guys why that's important. But first, I want to point something out. So this game's incredibly loud. Now, not only that, but when you press escape, the shop opens up. Now, the only reason why someone would do that and put the shop button as the same button as the button you would press to leave the game is so you accidentally buy something. Now, that's scumbag in and of itself, but we can debate that later. Right now, we're talking about the bugs. So, shop out of the way. When you go to your volume tab, look at this, okay? Boom. My volume is at the very lowest it could possibly be. And on my computer, my volume is also super low. If you see right here, down in the bottom right here on Roblox, it's at 5%. And the game's music is still really loud. It is still excessively loud. And that's just a problem because I like hearing sword fighting. You know, I like to be able to hear if someone is stalking me with Ghostwalker, for example. I like to hear if someone killed nearby with Ghostwalker or anything like that. That's a good, way to gauge your environment around you. Now, let's go show what's going on. Oh, well, that's kind of an idea of what's going on with Illumina, but Illumina on fixed Sword Fights in the Heights is where you jump up and down. So it's so funny, every time I join this game there's always people that recognize me. On this version you don't jump up and down, you can actually fly across the map like this. Check this out. And that's without Ghostwalker. Now here's the main bug. Here's what everybody does. Now there's a certain way to do it. I'm not that good at it, but this right here is basically makes the game unplayable for me. I was gonna kill him and show you guys what I mean, but pretty much I can get from point A to point B, point A being one side of the map and point B being the complete opposite side of the map very quickly. And that's just unfortunate. I remember when I used to play on this version, I would all of the time use this Illumina lunge. Just because, look how crazy it is, man. Look how far you lunge with it. Now, this is the main issue on Sword Fights in the Heights right now. No doubt. I mean, even when... I guess they, he did change it to where you can't lunge forward without jumping, which is kind of good, but... I mean, watch. I'll get behind this guy now. Or not. Or I can just catch up to him real quick. See? It's just... This is, if you guys want to know why I don't play this version of Sword Fights, this is it right here. Being able to do this and just lunge around the map. But anyway, now I did notice another glitch that I don't know if it's necessarily a glitch or not, but it is unfortunate. So one, escape mechanism everyone likes to use is jumping down right here from the middle of the map to the safe room. And normally when you get about to the safe room, you lunge forward. Well, with the new mechanics surrounding lunging and the new physics surrounding lunging, see how right now I can kind of move around and slash my sword? Now that's beautiful because that was a glitch on this game for a while, and I'm really glad that's fixed. But however, when you jump now, you stay in place. So that's still kind of broken. Before, you wouldn't stay in place, you'd be moving around, and the amount of force that you put into that jump would continue moving you forward. See this guy right here? See that guy? Watch, he's about to kill this dude. He's just flying around the map. This is what I'm talking about. This is what's wrong with this game. And also the lunging is pretty unfortunate, but I will give you guys a pro tip. Now, if you want to be able to fight dudes like that, just put on shadows. Make sure your graphics are up, and when your graphics are up, your shadows will be on. Now, if you don't have shadows on, even though your graphics are up, I would go ahead and YouTube how to turn on your shadows on Roblox, because there's a certain way to do it in Studio. So if you don't have shadows, put them on your Studio, but because they're very helpful. But hey, here, you know, the main big tip, guys, the biggest tip I could give anyone is this right here: zoom out. Now, if you can, of course, zoom out. It's not going to matter once you have armor. It doesn't matter who's got armor, who doesn't have armor. You're not going to care about the armor GUI being hidden. What you're going to care about is looking around and seeing where people are at. So this guy up here, right here, this guy's flying in. Let's say he had a Lumina Ghostwalker. If I was zoomed in, I would not see him coming. This guy right here, he probably has no idea I'm up here because he's not zoomed out. And I killed him, but it was lagging. That's the biggest pro tip I can give. I mean, it's not really a pro tip, guys. It's pretty basic. Now you can see this guy just flew away because I guess I revealed his hidden location. But if you watch him, you can see how fast and how far he can go with that glitch. And this is why I don't play this game. So now, by the way, if you guys know any of any other glitches, let me know in the comments. The only reason why I'm doing this video is because for some reason, my Sword Fights in the Heights video that I did a little while ago got a lot of views, and it got a lot of likes and comments. You guys love the Sword Fights in the Heights stuff. Now, I don't play Roblox anymore. I quit. And after I quit, my main account got banned, which normally just plan for it to happen that your main account gets banned, because it happens and it's going to happen to you. But that's not why I quit. I quit before that happened. I quit because I'm in college. I've got a job. I love talking about politics and science on my other broadcasting channel that I'll link in the description. But you know, I'll sure make some random Sword Fights in the Heights videos here and there, guys, because you know, if you guys like them, I'll do them. But as you can see, this just having the Illumina alone is pretty OP. Combine the Illumina with the Ghostwalker, and it's very good. And the way to combat it is zooming out, using Illumina, using Darkheart. Those are two strong swords. I would not recommend using Ghostwalker until you have Ghostwalker level 9, or if you're assassinating someone. They have no idea you're coming. It's not a one-on-one sword fighting match, because chances are you'll die. Definitely use your shield sphere when you're going outside of the portals, or just jump when you're going out, so something like this. Just because you don't want to get killed by a portal camper, do you? When you got that level 9 Ghostwalker right there, you know, people can't kill you. And if you want to use the Illumina to your advantage, feel free, but I don't personally like it. Anyway, there's some glitches, guys, and a little bit of tips for the peoples, and that guy just flung me. Luckily, the Illumina is not as powerful as it used to be. Before, you could lunge forward just standing still, and that would be a perfect way to attack your enemy. There you go. And now, I want to show you guys what the normal Illumina looks like for those of you guys that don't know. Let's see. You know what? We should probably drop all of our gear real quick. By the way, that shop is really obnoxious. Yikes. It's such a scumbag move. So, by the way, guys, if you want to be playing a Sword Fights in the Heights version that actually works, and that's actually got great physics and is a throwback, Super Nostalgia Zone by Clone Trooper, link in the description, guys. Beautiful game. We need more people to play it. Of course, there are other Sword Fights in the Heights remakes and fixed games and whatnot that people have made that fix all of the major issues. Problem with those games is that not too many people really play them. So this one, though, actually gets a decent amount of players. It gets probably like, you know, 50 to 75% of the players that the normal version gets now. I'm so lucky to have spawned right by Illumina. This is what the beautiful sword looks like normally. You lunge straight up, and It's a really good sword for fighting ghost walkers. It's a really good sword for fighting anything except Ice Dagger, lol. Definitely don't try and fight ranged swords with Illumina, because when people have that range on you, chances are they're gonna do they're gonna do damage to you quicker than you're gonna do damage to them. You want to have Darkheart out for the ranged swords. But yeah, this is what normal Illumina looks like, and this is the version of Sword Fights in the Heights I will most likely be playing on, guys, if I do play. So I just want to let you guys know that. And hopefully everyone's staying safe during these crazy times. Is that guy got? Yeah, he does. Ah, he got me. GG's. Stay safe, everybody. And there's a couple tips and reasons why I don't play Shedletsky Sword Fights in the Heights. If the simple Illumina glitch was fixed, I would mob that stuff so much. I'd play it all the time. Hopefully, you know, maybe he can fix it one day. I have no idea, but it definitely shouldn't be in the game. If you guys have any more glitches, let me know in the comments, or tweet Shedletsky, or just try and let him know in the dev forum. And adios, everybody. Thanks for watching.